Hello, hello, hello. I'm live. I'm back. Live on this channel. I have been away to London, in fact. So I thought I'd talk about that. I wouldn't say, I talk about it. I feel like it's almost boasting about my holiday, but I did get away. I don't know whether anyone knew, but I was away for a little bit to London for a short visit, looking at all the sights, and going to a show at the Royal Albert Hall in London. Famous place for shows and music and so forth. And there's a picture of it in the evening with the Christmas tree outside, looking very nice there. But it was very cold in London. I think it is a lot colder now, quite cold, but certainly was cold that night, certainly cold that I haven't felt for quite some time. So, it was pretty cold in the evenings in London, but as long as you wrap up warm with gloves and hats and coats, then you can get along just fine wandering around London. Yeah, it's a pretty nice. It was a pretty nice evening in that picture. So I went to holiday to London. First time I went into Harrods department store. Certainly one of the oldest department stores in London. Drapers and all that sort of thing in the beginning. But certainly of high quality and high standard materials and products they sell there. If you're not familiar with Harrods, or you haven't heard of Harrods at all, so it's a department store, very large department store in London that sells almost everything. You can pretty much buy everything for your house or your apartment in Harrods. But again, it's quite high-end, high-quality, expensive stuff to buy. You can buy clothes, shoes, handbags, technology, furniture, kitchen appliances, anything. High end, modern. Certainly there's not the kind of stuff you'd find at a smaller department store. But certainly a good experience. I mean, there are many floors there. Must be at least 6 floors of just absolute. Everything's displayed lovely. It's very, very lovely. Nice kind of lovely architectural building inside and outside. Don't know whether I can show you a picture in a minute. Tricky bits here. Let's see whether I can. Is there a picture? Harrods. I haven't got a picture of Harrods. Hang on. I got to find a picture. Harrods was definitely expensive. I did go there and shop and just have a look around and see what they've got there. Very expensive. I was shocked with some of the prices. Sometimes you think it's a few quid, but it's in the double figures. You think, blimey, I'm paying all that. Very high end. Let's see if I can share my screen a moment. There you go. Very high end store in London. Harrods. There you go. Very big and very noticeable in London. Beautiful shop front, shop windows. selling almost everything. That was a nice day there, nice cold day. I think I must have only spent about £100 or so on a few things. I mean, certainly nothing of amazing quality, but I think I got a mug or cup in Howard's for like 25 quid for a cup. And I was a little bit outraged to buy it, but I thought I'm probably not going to visit this store in a long time. I thought I'd buy it anyway. Apparently, it's got 22 karat gold, like decorative sort of colours on it. The gold finish is real gold. And I'm thinking, blimey. Okay, I bought something expensive, but at least I've done it. It certainly was, certainly a expensive gift, but I'll part with it, and I got a few other things as well. Certainly big on price there, very big on price, and all that sort of thing. I mean, very, very high-end department store indeed. Very high-end, high-spec department stores in London. You can buy almost anything there, and I mean, I met this our friend of ours in London, very nice lady. She lives on her own. Very, very. She's a posh lady, I didn't realise she was actually minted. I only just met her, very friendly lady, The other day she just bought something for $50,000, She lives in a large townhouse in London, and a bit of a private lady, but very friendly. And the way she goes to Howard's, and when she said she goes to Howard's, she thinks she spends it in the thousands. She spends thousands of pounds or thousands of dollars of stuff. I think, blimey, they've got the dough. But a lot of celebrities, British celebrities, American celebrities from all over the world shop at Howard, shop at this store. Some of them have their own entrance, their own sort of drive-in place, so they're not sort of seen, so the public don't go create a bit of a frenzy around them, so they can just sneak in and do their shopping. You can also have a personal shopper who will come around and it costs a lot of money, but you get a personal shopper. I actually saw one, this posh lady in heels going around saying, "Oh yes, I'll have 5 of those." She didn't even look at the price. She said, "Blimey," and I looked at the price of that and thinking, yeah, she's definitely no scared of the prices there. But you can, if you're buying a lot of stuff from Howard's, you can get a personal. Hey Sherry, just talking about my trip to Howard's at the minute. This first section, very expensive, very high end products. So again, they can afford it. They live in London. They can do such a thing as to afford those prices. It's very, very prestige street, very lovely buildings, as you would in a city like London. Very big, very busy, and of course expensive in general. But that was certainly an experience, I tell you. Ooh. But hang on. Oh, I'll just have to do it this way. I totally didn't set this up. Anyhow, I did manage to sneak some pictures in. Some people were giving me some weird looks in the store, because a lot of them are sort of posh and a bit, foreign. They got the money. There's a few Americans there, by the way, who were arguing over the price, but they got, retro games here. Look at those, all for sale. Very lovely. I saw this Nintendo, very pricey. Oh, blimey, 50 quid, 65. They got everything here in terms of gaming, Nintendo Switch, controllers, designer controllers, all this sort of thing. It's quite cool. They got a bit of a driving setup here, sort of simulation games, driving games. This was actually quite expensive. I think it comes with the screen, but this is like a fully, this is where you can sort of drive racing games and all this sort of thing with a nice big TV monitor. I think this is like, this is like a bit of a strapped-in experience. This is like a proper simulation with all the hydraulics or something, to get you in that sort of feeling. That's very expensive. These were this one's with a steering wheel, of course, with a nice chair and all this sort of thing. But again, very expensive. And of course, you could buy custom steering wheels and all this sort of thing, but very, very expensive and certainly interesting to see. It comes with a monitor. I think this was about £27,000. So that would be that would be about over $30,000 for this driving simulation setup. I'm not sure whether I was actually supposed to take pictures, but I didn't really give two damns. I thought, this is interesting. I know some of my other chums would be interested, but £27,000. Oh yeah, motion simulation. Yeah, pro racing. I think our Zach would love this. I think this setup. Yeah, they sell almost everything in here. Apparently, these are speakers. These are Beoplay speakers, about $4,500. These are very expensive, high end. I don't know. They look like a table that's on its side. It's been flipped, but it doesn't even look like. It's very thin. I mean, it just makes that impression. You wouldn't even think that was a speaker. But again, that's what they're, hi-fi, and a lot of these TVs here. Look at that, surround sound, cinema, very high-end visual, probably like an OLED or something. That's very expensive. I think that was several thousands of dollars or pounds, as you want to call it. A lot of high-end TVs, visual stuff. Oh yeah, and that's me. Lovely. But it's very bespoke. Howard, this is in the elevators, the escalators. This sort of Egyptian themed architecture. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Some weird lady was looking at me weirdly. Probably a snobby lady. I was about to say a bad word then, but we'll keep this a friendly stream tonight. But very high end. I mean, beautiful. The owners themselves. I think this was done in the 1990s. They had new owners. I think they're Arabic. From not Arabic, Qatar, from the Middle East. They're Middle East people that owned Harrods. Multi-millionaire, billionaire people from the Middle East, which we normally think of, designed this Egyptian-themed corridor and the escalator area, the foyer and that, and all that sort of thing. They're absolutely beautiful. You've got sort of this stained glass sort of window display in the ceiling here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yes. Yeah, absolutely stunning. You've got, all the beautiful signage, selling all clothes and furniture and all that sort of thing. And of course, being at Christmas, they had all their Christmas trees and festive decorations up and all their festive products out on sale. So, it's very, very interesting. Oh, God. Very, very interesting. Again, beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely reindeer there. I also went, I can't find the picture, I'll find it in a minute, but I also went to where they make where they sell all the tea sets, the table sets, the plates, the posh plates, the cups, hand painted periwinkle teacups and all this sort of thing. I had a big bag on, and I was very worried that if I swung my bag the wrong way, I'd smash thousands of pounds worth of cups, and that would be a massive blow. It would be funny if it happened to someone in the store. I would have burst out laughing. It's like, you're screwed. You just smashed thousands of pounds worth of cups. That was beautiful. Very, Egyptian themed. Oh yeah, 1990s. Yeah, this is the architects that designed this beautiful facade. Beautiful, stunning. See, these are all the floors, 6 floors. So they got department, perfumes, floor 5, hair and beauty, shoe heaven, technology, penthouse shopping, restaurants, very posh restaurants, floor 4, department, children's, kids wear, toys, women's sports, wellness clinic, luxury piercing, wardrobe, more restaurants, Gordon Ramsay's burger restaurant, terrace garden, cream teas, bakeries. Then you got department, floor 3, you got where they sell all sort of beds and bed fittings. That's where they got all your kitchen appliances, your ovens, dining, entertainment, furniture, luxury linen, outdoor stuff, more services. Floor 2, they got all menswear, everything that you need for that. Of course, first floor they got women's wear, jewellery. Ground floor, of course, they got a luxury accessories, jewellery, watches, all that sort of thing. Of course, lower down is the Christmas part, where they sell all the Christmas baubles and decorations and everything festive, and the general Howard branded stuff tends to be there. Very expensive. There was a plastic bauble, a massive plastic bauble. Very expensive. It had multicoloured. It said Howard on it. And I looked at the price tag, £9. That's about $13 just for a blooming plastic bauble. Thinking, blimey, I'm not paying that. It may not be that expensive, but when you think about if it's just one individual bauble, you think that's expensive. That is too much. Too much, but beautiful. Beautiful displays they had in the, all the, reindeers, very Christmassy, absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. Oh, that's the price of that TV. So that was 17,000. Blimey, that's big money. That includes the that doesn't include that does not include the speakers. That's 7,000. Oh, all the subwoofer. So that's probably nearly 30,000. Again, it's OLED, 4K, powerful sound, all this sort of thing, all the bells and whistles for modern entertainment. But yeah, that was some expensive. But yeah, that gaming setup, look at that. Stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was 27,000. OLED, 55-inch display. Oh, everything. That's expensive, that is. All really expensive. Please admire with your eyes. I think some of us probably want to get in there and try it out before you buy it, if you ever buy it. But absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning place. Yes, I'm following you. Well, I didn't see. Well, I was just saying if it did happen to people, knocking over expensive stuff, that would be funny. Micro LED. Look at the size of this. Look at the size of this one, shall we? Big. Really big TVs they are. And the games. This is for I think these are expensive. These were in cabinets. So you had to get someone to unlock the cabinet to access all these Nintendo Switch games. Grand Theft Auto, Mario Kart. I think I got Pokemon, Minecraft, everything. Beautiful. Yeah, they got these locked. These are the games for the Nintendo Switch. These were expensive. They don't have the price tags on them, but I can definitely say they're going to be expensive. But that's cool. I wish someone would just steal that whole thing. But yeah, I think Die Hard has a Nintendo Switch, which is cool. That was in the foyer. There's the elevators going down, and this was just another display of what they were selling. Oh, I think, what's this? Some kind of drink, I think, or yeah, some kind of alcoholic drink. So this is the very posh dining room. Very posh. It's about $100 a head. $100 for one meal, for one dinner. No starters, no appetizers or anything, just for one main dinner. $100. Probably, yeah, $100 for one course meal at this restaurant in Howard's. They have a few restaurants dotted about on all the floors, and this is certainly one of the posh ones. Very Rosette restaurants, all this sort of thing. Very expensive dining. Yeah, this is where all the posh people eat, certainly in London. People have got the money. They dine here at the Howard's Tea Room, which is also a restaurant in the evening. It was closed, but we managed to sneak in and take a few pictures while there's no one looking. There is CCTV. I don't know. You got all these control people in the back watching all the people. It's like, oh yeah, they're going to take a picture, aren't they? But yeah, very bespoke indeed. Very bespoke. You've never seen anything like it. I mean, very posh, very posh. I took a picture for my friend. This camera, about £10,000. That's about $12,000 for this camera setup. The lens and all this sort of thing, and the SD cards, UV filters, bag, and all this sort of thing. He'd be having a good time over this, I tell you. That's another shot. I think it might be a different one, but that's beautiful. That's a beautiful one. Look at that. Beautiful, elegant architecture, design, everything. That's too right, Sherry. Very expensive and very inclusive. Yeah, I think you would be certainly advised to book at one of these places if you got the money. They don't tend to rock up, if you know what I mean. But I went to their bakery. I don't know whether I took a picture of the bakery. I went to the cafe, and these are all the yummy, yummy cakes. Look at that Victoria sponge. Oh, look at that. That's about $10 a cake, I think, or more. $12, I think. Very expensive. Very expensive cakes to eat at Howard's. But of course, they got their signature logo, the H, on all their products, and all that sort of thing. I know, Sherry. Oh, I didn't manage because it was so expensive there. I didn't manage to get one of those beautiful cakes. They make them fresh every day. This is just one of their cafes. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful display, beautiful food. See, look, you got more cakes there. Beautiful. Let's see if I can share another pic. Share. Oh, is it showing? Is it showing? Is it showing? Is it showing? There you go. So I had a hot chocolate. So I had a nice cup of hot chocolate, which tastes pretty good. So that cost in the region, well, it cost £6.50, which is that's about $8 for a cup of hot chocolate, which certainly it being only a cup, that's quite expensive. But it was worth it. It was very nice. Very nice cafe as well. Very, very luxurious. So I stopped there. And admired, drank the hot chocolate, and I actually stole some of the sugar sachets because it had everything's branded there in Howard, so I just stole all the Howard branded stuff. I thought, put some in my pocket, share alike. So I'll share some more pictures. So this is the tea set, which I could have had an accident with my big heavy bag I was carrying. So this beautiful tea set, all these plates, and I mean I think this may be like silver or gold, Yep, they're to be admired and not picked up, I tell you. Very expensive. This was in all the homeware stuff. All this table set, look at that. Very plush. Very plush indeed. I was not a sugar. Do you know on cafe tables they got a bowl and they got all the sugar sachets, sugar packs, all bunched up in a little bowl. I thought I'd just take two, just because it got the brand on. Yeah, that is very expensive tableware. I would not want to swing a bag because I got a rucksack, a shoulder bag, one of those put over your shoulders with. If I was not knowing my place in the blooming floor and I shuddered, I would have soiled myself badly, because that would have been a bit of a smashing. I would have smashed that to heaven and back. But very nice and very expensive, very exclusive stuff there. Again, beautiful architecture. If it loads, very beautiful architecture. This is Zara. Another beautiful. That's down on the escalators. Women's wear. There you go. You could probably buy underwear. But we did travel on the underground to get to all the places. Wish our Debs was in the chat, because she would be familiar. She could be familiar with all this. The underground. You would call it in America the subway, because you go far down these escalators, you're underground, of course, and of course it takes you to all the places in London. Quickest way to get about. Hello, train driver there. Yeah, very expensive, very exclusive. Beautiful buildings though, Victorian, Edwardian buildings you see in big cities, and all that sort of thing. Monuments, beautiful. I think you get subways in New York and that. But if you think about a New York subway or subway in a big city, we call it the underground or the tube. There's lots in London. It's the main transport for London, really, because of traffic, and you need to get to A to B quickly. You just swipe your card. You can either use your credit card, to your money straight out, just go beep, contactless, Google Pay and all that sort of thing, Apple Pay, and you go straight in. Then you find the train you want to go on, whether you want to go to Westminster or to Leicester Street, Leicester Road, and all that sort of thing. You'd go to those places. Very quick. I mean, I wish I filmed on the underground, because it's really weird, because I was on the tube. There was literally no one on the tube, and because with the tube you wiggle about, and you could literally see all the carriages wiggling, and it was making me feel a bit dizzy, because with the trains they got the carriages and you've got where it bends, to leave the tension. And literally you can see right down all these carriages, and you just see it just wiggling about, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. But yeah, that was amazing. It was really cold in London, but I was glad I was staying at a lovely 4-star Hilton hotel called Doubletree in South Kensington. Very plush, very nice, and very warm and very quiet, because we were very worried, because it's on a main street, with traffic and noise and people sounding their horns in London. We were worried we'd have a blooming room right above all that. But luckily enough, we had a room overlooking their garden with all their stuff, so we didn't hear a thing. And again, I slept very well. I mean, apparently I snored, but I don't believe that, because I know the people I went with, they blooming snore. So I don't know whether Dyer, did you see the games I showed earlier? The pictures when I was in Howard's. You haven't seen anything like it. The prices are absolutely phenomenal. They got. Oh, do I have to go back? Okay, I'll go back and show Dyer whether he wants to see. Amazing. Hang on, let me find me stuff a minute. We'll go back and we'll just show some of you that you may have missed out earlier. Very plush. What do you think of that gaming? What do you think of that racing setup? at Harrods of London, an expensive department store. What do you think, Die Hard? Look at that. That's £27,000, that is. Includes the OLED 4K display monitor, whatever you want to call it, TV. And, of course, the whole frame, pedals and everything, steering, simulation, all that sort of thing, in that price. Yeah, 27,000. I mean, some people were looking at me in the store. These really batty old people. It's like, go buy something with your enormous pensions before you pass. Yeah. And I spent £100 there, and it was only 4 little things. I tell you, I felt like I was being robbed, because I was thinking, I'm just buying the brand here. I'm just buying something really expensive. But Howard's offers everything. Everything you can think of is here. Think of all these sort of retro games. Look at those. I didn't get the prices of these, but certainly in the thousands. Look at that. I imagine I would love one of these. Look at that. What do you think? Huh? Oh, hey Marie. Hello. Hello. I know I was in London. I could have live streamed in London. I was going to live stream at Howard's, but it didn't work very well because there was too many people looking at me. And I was thinking, no one films themselves in Howard's going, with their selfie stick, and then you suddenly knock over something really expensive and you're like, absolutely shitting yourself because you won't be able to afford that. But as I was saying to Sherry earlier, I could have accidentally knocked over a very expensive vase. That could have not ended very well. That's about 30,000. I would have probably just ran. I would have ran out that building. I think anyone would just go to your instincts and just sort of just say it wasn't worth 30,000. But I've made it worth more because it's a piece of art by William. But absolutely amazing. Amazing stuff. Look at that. OLED 4K. This is probably what Die Hard can afford, eh? Surround sound, cinema sound. How much was that again? So this didn't take a good picture, but this is Harmony 77, Let the Magic Unfold, Ultimate Cinematic Experience, OLED 4K Ultra HD, powerful sound, motorized float stand, all-in-one music system, different options for speaker grill, £17,750 for that. That doesn't include speakers, stereo, wooden something design, and then you've got your subwoofer, which doesn't include that either, which is also another 3,500. So that yeah, imagine me knocking over that. I'd be dead. They want my kidney, they want my brain. Well, maybe not my brain, but that yeah. Apparently, these are speakers. These are actually quite thin. I don't know what they are. They're BO Play 89, 4th generation. So I've never heard. I don't know whether I've seen these before, but they're about £5,000 for these. It looks like a table that's sort of folded inwards. I mean, you wouldn't even think that was a speaker, really. I mean, it doesn't. But again, it's posh, it's neat, and expensive. What people love. But, oh yeah, some of these all-in-one. I didn't show this one, but this was quite pricey as well. This was Debs. I was in London, Debs. Bloomin' Howard's. This was actually quite expensive. Another, this computers, laptops, everything. Look at that. Look at this one here. Ooh. I wanted this one, Oh, look at that. Ooh. Blade 15 advanced model. Maybe we get this one for Wendy Pop. She'd love this. That's about £2,699. What's that? 17-inch Full HD, 360Hz display, 1TB SSD, 16GB of RAM. Hang on, that's not the right one. Is it? No, hang on. 3000 Hertz HD, 4K Ultra HD OLED touch display, superb graphics card, 8-core i7 Intel processor with cooling chamber, and an aluminium or case or whatever. It's certainly sturdy. HDMI, all the bells and whistles with a camera and all. Oh, I was in. Where was I staying? I was in Kensington. Posh area, with the nice townhouses and hotels and shops, Waitrose and all that sort of thing. Pretty cold in London. Blimey neck. And people don't smile there. People are miserable there. They stare at you because they think you're going to do something funny in their city. But that was I could have just robbed that, taken it all out, and put it in my bag. just checking it out. I'll be back tomorrow with it. But they don't. Yeah. But they got all the Nintendo Switch diode, all the accessories and designed controllers and everything that you would really want as part of your collection, and all the different colours and all the games for the Nintendo Switch. These are actually locked in a glass case, so you can't actually pick this up. You've got to actually get a staff member to actually unlock the case if you wanted to have a look or buy one. Or have a look and buy one. Yeah, you pay for the design, the quality, and of course you pay for the blooming price. If you're not flat broke, which I think I am now. But, they got, as you can see, you can't, there's a key, you gotta, and it lifts up and then you can access all the games and that. Very expensive and very plush. Yeah. Stupid. That was that posh restaurant I was in. No, cafe. No, this is a restaurant that I saw. I snuck in when the lady wasn't looking and took a picture, even though there's CCTV on the ceiling there. But apparently, it's £100 just to have just the cheapest meal there for dinner. £100 for one meal. Yeah, F me. But very plush. Got all the technology that you want to buy. Micro LED TVs. Flipping hell. The size of this one. Do you think you can get this size diode? Is this big enough for you? But you got all the accessories, all the steering wheels for racing games and everything. And of course, as I was saying, I was at the cafe and was eating all. I didn't actually eat any of these cakes. I just had a hot chocolate in the cafe at Howard's. But look at all these. These are about £10 each, I think, or even more. I think. Victoria sponge, pudding, all this sort of thing at the cafe, all made fresh, and again, it's all very plush. There you go, the cafe. So they got breakfast, salad, sandwiches, Bloomin' heck. 20 quid for a full English breakfast. Pretty nice though. I just had a hot chocolate. What was the hot chocolate? Oh, they haven't got the drinks menu on there. I don't think they just got main menus. Hello, Wendy Pop. What I was doing in London. Oh, hang on. Wendy, I found you a new laptop, Wendy. There you go. Here you go. £3,000, please. There you go. That is a very high-end laptop, gaming laptop. I was in Howard's, Wendy, so I was doing a bit of window shopping and not trying to knock over anything, but I was just visiting. We were visiting a posh friend in London. Apparently she lives near Simon Cowell, or whatever, some celebrity. And apparently she actually went in with us and she bought something there for about 50,000. So, yeah. And I just bought something there for 25 quid. So you can tell. Yeah, that is high end, Wendy. I even touched it for you, Wendy. It is special, aluminium framed. Let's see anyone destroy that computer. Yeah, and I would definitely say it will certainly be a fix your internet for you. It's definitely high end. But that is very plush indeed. So, does anyone? Well, mind you, it's very unusual because tend to be in the landmarks. When you go out of London, it becomes less posh in terms of buildings. You know, where I was in Kensington, you got the very large townhouses. That's where I would want to live. Well, I'm just saying that because I like looking at the buildings. So I like the architecture. You see, it's quite nice. I like looking at all these lovely tall, grand buildings, shopping centres, and all this sort of thing. And of course, Waitrose. I went into Waitrose. I think I will. So if anyone wants to join me on panel, because I think I'm going to talk forever, you're very welcome to come up. I wish I did. I was actually wondering about you, Debs, whether you'd be close, because I was thinking Debs is in London, but of course I'm in sort of central, in Kensington, and I was on the blooming tube and all this sort of thing. I don't know how much it cost to, but I was just tapping with my card dozens of times. Yeah, crazy. Blooming cold though. Really cold in London. -3, I think. Yeah. Very posh people, Ooh. But nice. Just the train away. Well, but yeah, but I was on. Was I? What? I think I may have been on. Was I on the Piccadilly line? I may have been on. Hang on, I got to figure. I have put the link out, people. So if you do want to come up and join me up on panel or talk to me or whatever, you're very welcome. Hang on, where was I? Oh goodness. Double. I gotta put in the. Oh brother, hang on. That will just cost. Gloucester Road Station, Gloucester. Ring any bells? Yeah. Very good, Diard. Yeah. The tube. I don't know whether the tube was expensive. I just ping my card. I'll figure that out when I'm in the negative. But yeah. Look at that. That is a lovely, cool background though. What they put on there. Merry Christmas by Gamers. Look at that, Wendy. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Racing stuff, equipment. Woo. See, I was thinking about you, Wendy. You know, it's got all those big flat screen TVs. You can buy anything at Howard's. Oh, and that's me. Look, it's me. With my blooming Howard's bag. Lovely. Very plush, though. Fudge me. And all that sort of thing. Hang on. I must have spent... I don't even know what I want. I don't even know how much I spent. I did see the attractions, as I usually do. Buckingham Palace, and I went to the Natural History Museum, which was on my list as part of my educational stuff. I actually went to the Royal Albert Hall. Oh goodness, hang on folks. I didn't plan this. I didn't realise you'd all come in, which is nice. But you have come in, so... I actually went to the Royal Albert Hall. Oh, is it gone? Oh, hang on. To see... They offered us tickets one night to see the Salvation Army concert. It was quite nice, you know, at the Royal Albert. Beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah. Mind you, this event was full of the OAPs.com, you know, Salvation Army. I was singing the hymns and Christmas gospel, which I don't mind. But we got free tickets, so we thought, well, because, you know, some of my family own the Salvation Army and all this sort of thing. Just to, you know, support a charity, you know, they help people, you know, they've helped people in Ukraine, you know, refugees, help people in general that are struggling. But it was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I don't know if I got a video or not. I better not get the one where I'm singing, because I hate myself singing. But there was a lovely... I know it's not like a rock band or anything like that, but I had to go, you know, I had to show support, and I don't know whether I can play this. But this was actually on TV, you know. This is actually recorded for TV, I think, because they got big cameras on the ground there. Perfect submission. All is at rest. I am my Savior. I'm happy and blessed. Watching you waiting. Well, that was absolutely stunning. I don't know whether... Oh, I filmed upside down. That's great. We all had to sing, I think. Hang on, let me get the... it's wonderful, absolutely marvellous. Lovely atmosphere. I know it's church songs, but it was just lovely to hear the sounds, the echoes, everything. Beautiful acoustics. yeah, that was crazy. But it beautiful event though. Is there another song? I don't know. But it was a beautiful atmosphere. I just if you ever, of course, been to the Royal Albert Hall, beautiful building, centre of culture. I also went to the Natural History Museum to see all that razzmatazz. Oh, I went with some friends and my half sister, which was quite nice. And of course, met that friend who's posh, so apparently. Well, I could tell how they spoke. I mean, you don't need to get posher than that when you're saying about, I've just spent £50, it's like flings of cash, But, I think above them being rich, you can still be friends with them, regardless of whether they're poor, which I like, because you would think rich people would be snobby, they're kind of, I only hang out with the posh people. But to be honest, as a person, I think hang out with different types of people, regardless of their background, I think is important. And it's nice that, you know, you get to know about different people, backgrounds, or you don't need to, it's not that stereotypical type of person where if you're not at a certain level, they don't talk to you. It's about personality and friendship, regardless of, well, let's just say the presents they give you at Christmas are probably the most expensive and certainly out of my price range, but it's the thought that counts. And it's all about giving and not receiving. In more ways than one, I suppose. I wouldn't say it was a rave, but if you get the OAPs to sing, then everyone sounded in tune. I did film it again, and it does include my voice, which no one will ever hear because I'm holding the phone and I'm singing a hymn. Oh my! I don't even want to hear it back. I try and blend in with everyone, but it does pick it up on the camera. And I was thinking, nope, that's not going anywhere. I'm keeping that to myself. Blimmin' it, it's like auto-tune gone bad. I know the Natural History Museum is awesome. It is awesome, Debs. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's absolutely marvellous. See if I can share a picture. I know there is a thing about you don't want to hear your own voice or hear yourself singing. My book, well, I have to do some more research. I need to see official plans and documentations for certain buildings where I am so I can tell the story. But what part are you? You north? Did you say you were north? I'm guessing I could probably get to you via the tube or whatever. Hopefully I get on the right tube. We actually got on the wrong tube and we ended up in some other part of London. But yeah, but it was a absolutely marvellous experience. But see if I got any. Went to Buckingham Palace. Went past Downing Street. Yeah, we saw the changing of the guards as well, which was quite nice. I did actually try and film myself in Harrods, live streaming. You may find it, but I didn't do very much. It was hardly a minute, I think, because I was too many people about and too many people looking. Certainly in London, you don't want to make some weird move. You know what it's like over there. Well, it would have been. I suppose I could have got the tube to see you, Debs, and all that sort of thing. And there were lots of these were teddy bears. Let's buy you a teddy bear. Buy you a nice teddy bear. Yeah. They had security at Downing Street, all their guns. Ooh. Got the Met there and all. But it was a glorious morning in London. Yeah, saw Big Ben and all the usual stuff. Lots of people walking and cycling, as usual. But absolutely stunning. And absolutely stunned by the price. Yeah, it is expensive in London. You don't realise until your money's gone. You think, oh, there you go. You just spent a stupid amount of money. But stayed at the I don't know whether if you recognise where I was staying. I'll show you a picture, Sherry, in a minute of me outside. Oh, I don't know whether. Well, that is the hotel I stayed at. Doubletree by Hilton. It's a converted number of townhouses into a nice boutique hotel with swimming pool. I don't know whether there's swim. Did it have a swimming pool? I think it had a conference room and plush toilets. But very nice. All right, Debs. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if I got a picture of me. My nose is running all that blooming morning. Oh. Let's see if I got a picture of me. Oh, yes, I do. Picture of me. Oh, that's a nice picture of me. Okay, I'll show you a picture of me. This share screen business is not fun. But there you go. There's a picture of me. Someone took a picture of single shot of me at just myself in that shot. Oh, London Eye over the Thames early in the blooming morning. That must have been 9 in the morning. Pretty good. Let's see if there's any other pictures. Selective. I want to show everyone. I don't appreciate them being online. Why is there a picture of me looking like that? Oh yeah, that's me texting everyone. Lovely. Oh, that's me with my... Okay. I think that's on my other cat. This is the problem I took about... What are you talking about, Diard? I can hear you blabbering. Okay, here's a single picture of me. Ta-da! Is it coming up? Ta-da! There you go. There's a single picture of me at Elizabeth Tower, Big Ben. Yeah, it's cold, flipping cold. Well, that was cool. I didn't really want to act foolish, you know. You'll like this picture, I think. Let me. What do you mean? Who is this creep in the picture? It's me, Die Hard. Me. In a hat. In a coat. I could probably say the same to you. Who's that? Who's that creep? Who plays games? Yep, I can definitely hear him shouting. That was a beautiful shot. That was a stunning shot of the Royal Albert with the Christmas tree. Stunning. That was a stunning. I love that. Yeah. I was with all the OAPs at the Salvation Army concert, which will be released. I don't know whether it's on YouTube at 9 o'clock this Sunday. So if you hear my voice in the audience, if you hear someone's out of tune voice, you know it's me. But beautiful performance. They had all the Ukrainian singers singing a Christmas song. You know, Salvation Army have been helping them. And when I was actually going in to figure out what blooming entrance I was going in, all these OAPs, I think, blimey, some of these old folk in the walking stick, they must be old as the blooming building itself. Thinking, blimey, all they managed to find their seat. You know, but bless them all though. Getting out to watch a nice show. I know. I'd certainly say it's a bit of an uplifting show, I suppose. Coming up. Well, that was a beautiful day. So, any unusual pictures I took? I tend to take good pictures. Apart from loud horns, nothing else. I'm glad I'm home. It's cold. Oh, that's a view of the. What I bought in Harrods. What did I buy? I bought a mug with 22 karat gold finish to it. I bought, again, I couldn't buy anything over the top. I thought I'd buy something practical, sentimental, and with Harrods on it, the logo and all that sort of thing. So I bought my mum sort of a handbag, because typically, I will say this, women like handbags, shoes, and all that's there. They have an obsession with something. It could be technology, it could be clothes, it could be shoes, it could be bags, it could be something. There tends to be an obsession with people and mums and all this sort of thing. So I bought her a nice bag, and I bought a teddy bear and all that sort of thing. What else did I buy? I don't think I actually got it out of the bag. I still got the bag, but I didn't even looked in it. Yes, it is beautiful, isn't it? Cold but beautiful. It was really cold. That was about 11 o'clock at night when we were left the venue, and all that sort of thing. Yeah. Is anyone come? Are we all busy tonight? Are we not doing like a panel or anything? Because I put the link there, so if people do want to come up, they're very welcome to. But it was a great experience, as usual. Certainly expensive one at Howard's. Yeah. We won't go into the price, Debs. We won't go into the price. I didn't even realise. I didn't even look at the price. I just picked up the cup mug and went like, here you go. Ching. But it's just knowing the value of the... Yeah, it's just amazing, the price. Just can't process. But everyone at Howard's is very friendly. I thank them all, and they're very friendly, knowing that going to see Avatar next one. Yes, I might see that at the local cinema. They've actually, for that film coming to cinema, they've actually invested in a proper 4K cinema projector for the cinema. So they've got that ready for the screening of new Avatar. So I might be looking at that maybe next week or week after, and all that sort of thing. I know, Deb's too much money. It is too much. I've overspent, but I thought I'm not going to come to Howard's or visit Howard's in the near distant future. So I thought I'd just say, fudge it, I'm going to buy it. So I did. But yeah, so much there. You could spend a whole day there looking round. As I said, I did try and film a live stream in Howard's, but I just don't think it would have went very well. People and cameras. I know you can do it outside, but when you're in a fancy department store, you want to shop. It's not a blooming. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. I know. I did. I actually did go on late. You do not do panels no more. Do you mean yourself or joining someone on a panel like here? Like if I put the link out, would you want to come up or? I mean, I do. I'm just doing this panel because I'm back and I want to talk about spending stupid amounts of money and paying for an expensive hot chocolate. Yeah. But I'm sorry to hear that you can't do panels. You do bring the humour. I think Sherry likes it and Debs likes your humour and your talk. In IMAX? You talk about IMAX cinema? IMAX. Yeah, I think a lot of films get IMAX treatment, don't they? Sort of 3D kind of... I don't know whether... Do films still get IMAX, or is it just His accent, yeah. Americans love the English accent, the UK accent, Scottish accent. I don't know whether anyone likes my accent, but I don't particularly hold much of an accent. But yeah. But that was my. See if I can share any more. Oh, hang on. I'll show another picture a minute. I managed to sneak another picture in. I don't want to look a bit precarious and a bit. Oh, look. Vandal. Hello, Vandal. But that's where all the Howard bags and all that sort of thing were. And all the shoppers there. Two boldies. Look, two boldies. Look at that. That's weird. Two boldies, two blondes, and that is really weird. Look, two blondies, two boldies. That is a weird picture. Yes, we do. As much as the Americans love English accents and Scottish accents. I remember when I went to America, someone said, "I like your accent." I'm thinking, "Oh, all right, okay." I don't normally get compliments on my accent, but I'll take it anyway when I was there. But yeah. What else? There's so much to see. I mean, I could have spent eternity in there. I mean, you have to buy something. What else? What was the point of going in? IMAX, yeah, I mean, even some classic films get IMAX treatment as well. I mean, they wouldn't have been IMAX back then or anything like that, but sometimes films that have already been released in the past, old classic films, I suppose, do get IMAX treatment and all that sort of thing. But I went to Buckingham Palace yesterday. I think the King was in. Ah, Mary. There we go. Mary's in the house. Mary's in the house. Hope you're feeling alright, Mary. But I went to Buckingham Palace, and I did see the changing of the guards, which was quite good. What I actually like about going to London is it's not too busy, you know. You're able to go to Buckingham Palace without too many people in the way, you know. And I actually got right to the fence there, right to the gates. So I took lots of pictures. Of course, there's police about, you know, all that kind of, you know, dodgy people that might want to do something. But amazing. So have I got another video of? Oh, better not get the one where I'm singing. I better not. But I'll share another little clip I don't think you hear me singing, well, of me at the Royal Albert Hall. Classic Christmas Carol. Oh, look, Dyad wants to see Debs. Yeah, I imagine you want to see, but at least we can talk to each other, through YouTube. I filmed this the other night. So I went to a event. Oh no, turn that off. Okay. No, you hear me singing badly there. No. But, yeah, it ruins it. Ruins the ambiance, because I'm going, oh, come. Yeah. There's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. I think I'll just show. I think this lady, again, I showed it a little earlier. She sings Blessed Assurance. Beautiful singer. My song, praising my Savior all the day long. Perfect submission, all is at rest. I am my Savior. I'm happy and blessed. See you, Mary. Watching and waiting, looking about, filled with His goodness, now skin His blood. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. You can see the full concert of this on Sunday. They filmed this for TV. Yep, a beautiful, beautiful song, I think. Very beautiful indeed. Right, yeah, I saw that, Mary, yeah. Not good at all. But hopefully they get through it, through that, and all that crazy stuff that's going on, It's winter, so, I think bugs and viruses spread, and fortunately, you get you can fortunately get it, but we just gotta keep going and I hope they get well soon. Hope they get through that. They're all all getting through it. Not crazy. Did I film? I think I filmed the dinosaur. Did I film the dinosaur? Alright. I don't know whether I sing in this one. But as it's Christmassy month, I might just share it. But you can see this footage. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Okay, that's terrible. Come on, audience, blab my voice out, please. Oh, Vandal. I know. Oh, why did I sing? I could have just not. I was afraid that it would pick up my voice. Dear. Oh, thanks, Mary. Mary sharing support. Don't know the lyrics, but I'll sing this song. Oh, blimey. It's because I got headphones on, I can hear everything. Lovely, glad I sound in tune. I don't know what verse I'm singing now. Probably like second verse. Oops. that was one of them. Well, apparently I filmed the last video, but I filmed it upside down. I don't know whether I should... well, not so much upside down, but I had it portrait, but I flipped it landscape while filming, so it's come out portrait sideways. But no, that's not right, Sherry. You'll be fine. A bit of practice singing, and you'll be sounding shipshape, in tune, and everything else. It's all about technique and hearing yourself sing. Because people who don't hear themselves sing, well, look at X Factor. You know, see all the bad singers that are completely out of tune and all this kind of thing. You think, blimey. If they're going on a talent show and you're like, they're not in tune and they're not getting the lyrics right, you're thinking, oh dear, they're gonna press the X, or they're gonna say no. All these judges. But I have to say, I don't like hearing myself either. And certainly when you're filming, you got your camera right in front of you, and you're picking up all the audio from the audience, and you got your voice, which you can hear clearly because you're singing right in front of the camera. Obviously, you're going to hear that. I did try and not sing so loud, but obviously it didn't work. If I sung loud, you would have heard my voice going. Oh, I do not sound like an angel. There was a young boy there. He sounded like an angel. He sung beautiful song, and that lady of colour. She was a doctor. She sung "Blessed Assurance" very well as well. Beautiful song, I think. And the two Ukrainian ladies, and that young boy sung "Believe" or something. It's I think I may have heard it before. I don't know. It's "You Will Believe" or something. Which is a nice kind of song to finish the show. But you can, I will put the link in my community page or whatever. The live streaming on YouTube of that concert. So if you do, you'll hear my lovely voice with the rest of the crowd. And you could see me, because they're panning the cameras all around the room, the place. So you may see me. Well, I can't say you will see me, but yeah. But blimey, I just worried that I could have just smashed all those cups over with my bag. Oh, that'd been bad. All those expensive china at Howard's. Bone china. It's alright, Mary. But I'll show it anyway. But I gotta correct this video because I gotta flip it round. I'll show this. It's not good because it's rotated the wrong way, so it's on its side. But I will show it anyway because I think it's a nice tune to end. Ah, of course, Debs. Newborn king. Lovely atmosphere. The newborn king. Oh, cheesecake. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. I could definitely... I felt certainly part of the audience and sort of singing. But it seems that, when you're at a venue and everyone's singing the song and all this kind of thing, if you feel the vibe, you feel you're part of it, and everyone's, I suppose, raving, I suppose. But yeah, it was a pretty good event, really. Are we just all talking about food in the chat now? Spam and pineapple, barbecue sauce. Ooh, spam. Ooh, okay. Cheesecake, Hawaiian. Ooh, Hawaiian. Yummy. Hawaiian barbecue chicken. I had a pepperoni pizza the other night at an Italian restaurant opposite the hotel. That was nice. Pepperoni pizza. And I had a Biscoff cheesecake for afters, which was quite nice. We love Biscoff. I like Biscoff cheesecakes. And all that sort of thing. Well, and yeah. But I have to admit, we did go for McDonald's for breakfast, though, because it was a cheaper option. Get a McMuffin and all that sort of thing, and hash browns and that. Yeah, no spam. Who's heard of spam? That's the national... Oh, it's popped up. It'll come up in a minute. So that's the Natural History Museum. I will talk about this in another video. So this is just the entrance of it, where we were in a lot of grand buildings, like churches and all that sort of thing. I imagine Debs has been to the Natural History Museum. I went... I think I went to... No, I didn't actually go to this one. No, I went to another one. I went to a British Museum, but this first time I actually went to this one. Very interesting. I even got my picture and a coin. I will do it in another video, though. I'll talk specifically on the Natural History Museum and all the dinosaur bones and drawings and pictures and Darwin exhibition and all these different areas of the museums, interactive, and all the animals there. They got model animals and all that sort of thing, like elephants and all the paintings and everything. But I can talk about that in a video. Ooh. So I don't know. So is Diard still in the? So what's the idea of my picture on a coin? I did actually get a coin out of a machine that says Natural History Museum and a picture of a dinosaur on the other side. So what's the idea of not doing panels? Because I know our Wendy is not doing panels at the minute. Nor is Diard at the minute. I don't know. I'm saying that, but that's your own thing if you're into that sort of thing. And I think Cryptic, I know he's doing his cat videos, which seems to be quite popular. He's not doing panels either. Again, it's very difficult, I suppose. When you do panels, you get all the troll people come in. I know. We get all. We've all had trouble with people coming in and all that sort of thing. But it just worries me, that just because something's happened, you shouldn't do panels, and I think maybe doing a panel once in a while is a little bit more engaging and encouraging, I think. So people got something to talk about. But as I'm saying, I had plenty to talk about today. Going to London and all that sort of thing. But certainly from my experience to going to London, I love the architecture. I love the buildings. I like, all the busyness and the cafes and all the places going on. What I don't like is the price, and definitely Howard's prices. But if you do want to see a closer close up of some of those images of those TVs or games or whatever, then let me know. I could forward you over some pictures if you're interested in buying a £17,000 TV or something, or a £4,000 gaming laptop. But if not, well, if you're interested, go there yourself. Yes, the whale is still there, Debs. Yeah, right as you go in. It definitely is. It definitely is there. I think people have been showing me out tonight, which is nice. People have been showing me out. Oh, blimey, I don't really want to look at my bank account. I'm too scared to look at my bank account because I don't know about the whole underground thing. So it doesn't look like they've taken the money out. But I'm not worried about that, so I'll just put that away. Oh, Amanda B, hello. For joining us. I've just been talking about my little holiday to London and going to an expensive department store called Howard's in London, and seeing all the pictures I took. Massive department store. You can buy anything in this department store. Very expensive, very exclusive. Celebrities go there. They've got their own entrance and all this sort of thing on, massive, great architectural old building, in London. And very expensive indeed. And I did try and go live in Howard's, but it didn't work very well because people were looking at me, and I just didn't feel. I don't know. I think I'm going a little bit over the top when I'm trying to go live in a very posh department store. I always feel when you're trying to do too many things at once, something might happen. Like you might knock over an expensive vase in the ceramics department. Yeah, that would be good for a live. Oops, I've just broke something that's worth £80,000. Oops. Can YouTube pay for this for me? Nope. Yeah, mega rich people. You meet some unusual characters in the big cities like London, but they can afford to buy all these expensive things and all that sort of thing. But I'm a visitor. I'm just visiting and taking risks of buying stuff. Yeah, and the bees in the house. Yeah, lovely. Well, I've been going on about myself and my holiday. How is everyone doing? How is everyone actually doing? Because I've been busy trying to put pictures up on the screen and show my videos, and it's like song of praise videos almost, and all that. Guessing everyone's alright then. But glorious, glorious time. I did. Yes, I did film it. Do you want to see the dinosaur? Here we go. Here we go. Let me get me thing. Let me we'll see a video in a minute. I filmed this the other day. Nice. There you go. Yeah, well, they dressed it up, didn't they, Debs? They dressed it up for Christmas with a Santa's hat on. I got my picture with that. Well, there you go. This one moves all the time. It's round the corner, so you don't quite see it until you kind of sort of gives it, the surprise and all that sort of thing. But that was another experience. Got a picture of that, and oh blimey, what's that email about? Not paid. Oh, blimey, it's not me Howard's payment, is it? It's like, dear sir, give us more money. You haven't paid it properly. No, it was just about a recent order. Yeah. Yeah, I know they got sort of movable dinosaurs, sort of showing how it moved, how it was supposedly acted back then, and all that sort of thing. Oh, I didn't say about the weather, Debs. What's the weather like? Well, when I was in London, it must have gone down to about -3, I think. That was late at night, of course. Very cold indeed. Walking along the high street. But here it's a little bit milder. It's about 1, I think, 1 or 2 degrees C. So we're going like below, a little bit below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, Diard. Thanks for coming in as usual. And I do hope you come up on panel or on anyone's panel. You know. Don't be feared out. But I know it's late over there in the Bulgarias. So, Bella, let you sleep. And not disturbed. There you go. Have a nice sleep. Yes. I don't know what I'm going to do about that 22 carat gold decorated mug. Ooh, blimmin' heck. Everything's very plush, as I said. There you go. Night night. Lots of love to you, Diard, I suppose. Do you think I should do another live about the National History Museum? Another live about... or anything like that? I might actually create a video. I'll compile all the videos I took at the theatre with all the singing of praise, you know, O come all ye old faithful, and the little town of Bethlehem. I'll compile it and send it. Oh, Debs, I have to get there's a cut. I don't want. I might have to order you one, Debs. I'll order you one on the website, on Howard's website, I think. If they do online website. And I'll order you a Howard's mug exclusively for you with your name written on it. But yeah, very expensive, very plush. Oh dear. But I think I will compile some of my videos that I took while I was in London and put it into a video. Yeah. Yeah. I have to say they got very plush toilets, very plush bathrooms there. Oh yeah. Yeah. No shame to go to the bathroom there. You're sitting on a gold toilet. Yeah, don't chip it. Oh, there we go. Deb, you're getting a bit enthusiastic there, Debs. I might... let's see whether I can actually find it on the house. Yeah, luxury department store. Oh, what would I call it? A mug. Oh, there's so many mugs. Bloomin' heck. 68 quid. F. Oh, I saw those. Oh, blimey, you have to buy them in bulk. Okay, that's not going to work. And that's £90 just for 4. Royal Copenhagen porcelain mug. 70 quid. Blimmin' heck. Well, that's a nice one. 25 quid. But that's not the gold plated one. Yeah, porcelain, blimmin' heck. That's stupid prices. But you could buy anything here. You could buy bathroom furniture, bedroom furniture, dining room furniture, technology. Let's see whether I can... iPhone 14 Pro. £1,500 for the neck. Everything is certainly past the 1,000 mark. MacBook Pro. Everything's very plush, I have to say. I know. That's straight out money, that is. Yippee yay, yippee. But yeah, I was there. I could prove the price. But I have to admit, when I was walking in the street with my lovely Howard's bag, I felt connected. I felt I could walk confidently down the street, knowing that I have purchased something of high value and something that I can integrate myself with London just because I purchased something in Howard's. I just felt that kind of, look at me walking down the street with a nice Howard's bag, I felt a little bit higher up. I think Howard's is owned by a group in the Middle East, like Qatar or United Arab Emirates. It's owned by, rich Middle East people. I think it was owned by a European group, but I think it was bought out by a group from people from the Middle East, I think. And all the Egyptian staircase, when you go up the stairs and that, all that, the elevators and that, all that Egyptian style is all designed by their architects when the new owners took over in the 1990s from the Middle East. They designed all that beautiful Egyptian architectural coving and, design, which is quite beautiful. Very luxurious and very expensive. But they've got a beautiful Christmas display there. Reindeers, Christmas presents, beautiful trees, beautifully decorated trees. Selling all the Christmas baubles, this, that, and the other. Very plush. Yeah. What, Dodi Fayed? Well, I think Dodi Fayed is Egyptian, from Egypt. But I think his father, Dodi Fayed's father, both Diana and Dodi were staying at the Ritz Hotel in Paris, and I think Mohammed owns, he owns the Ritz Hotel in Paris, so that's probably why they were staying there, because of his father. He owns the hotel, the posh Ritz Hotel in Paris, in France. So there's the connection. Yes, his dad. But again, it's, these big business people, they own hotels, Yeah. Mohammed's 93 now. Still owns that. It's all big money for them. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock now, and I'm getting very tired. I've just got back, so I really wanted to go to sleep now. Been up long, so I'm wanting to go to sleep, but I will return to do another live stream. Probably next week or something. I'll talk about something else, or the Natural History Museum. But again, Thank you to everyone that shared me out today. To Mary and Sherry. Thanks for sharing me out, and thanks for people to coming in today. And I do hope to see all you faces again in the next stream. I feel like I'm the only one of the circle. There's very few of us doing live streams as such, but I certainly will try and keep up doing live panels. I did really want to do a live panel while I was in Howard's, but again, too many people about. I don't think it would have worked very well, and I was very unsure whether anyone would join in, into the panel, but or live stream or whatever. But it was a good experience. So if you do visit London, don't knock over anything. Be very wary when you go into Harrods, and all that sort of thing. And great experience if you do go to London or a nice place like that. But I will see you all soon. I will try and upload some videos of the concert and all that sort of thing. I got some more videos and all that sort of thing. And I do wish I could have seen you or met up with you, Debs. I know I met up with other people in London, but I wish I could have, at least seen someone from the YouTube world, and all that sort of thing. I know some of us are located in the States and that, so it can be quite impossible to see each other in the flesh, but I know Debs and probably Wendy and all that sort of thing. We're within the country and it's possible to see each other, but at a cost. But yeah, absolutely. But maybe one day, maybe one day. But at least we can communicate. But yeah, thanks for sharing me out and coming in and all that sort of thing. I'll see you all soon. In the next stream. Yeah, I'll check out how much I've actually spent because I'm doubtful that the transactions have gone through. I'm going to be in the negative, I bet you. But yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it, Sherry? Yeah, but we're all in contact though, so we appreciate that we've all met each other on YouTube, and I think people are getting a lot on. I know some of us, in the community have, got issues and not feeling too good, but we're all thinking of everyone, and we stay in contact with each other. People think it's all a bit, it's all online, it's all sort of far distance, but I think you can still have a good connection with people even if you're very far away, but yeah, community is key, and glad that we're all interested in having a good time. I'll see you next time. Cheers, everyone.